So I want to speak on this whole Jim Jones and Nas thing where Jim Jones is claiming that he's better than Nas as far as having more impact and influence in hip hop than Nas. Jim Jones is saying that Nas did have impact and influence specifically during the Illmatic era, but after Illmatic, he didn't have that much influence, or at least he didn't have as much influence on, hip hop and today's generation like Jim Jones did, along with Dipset. Jim Jones low key got a point. Do I agree with it all the way? No, sir. No, sir. I know y'all gonna go crazy in the comments, but he kind of got a point. Now, Nas set the standard for hip hop forever, right? I really feel like there's a before Nas and then there's after Nas, right? There's before Illmatic and then there's after Illmatic. Before Illmatic, we had great rappers. We had great hip hop music, right? We had great rapping, but it was a lot of da 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 da. But when Nas came out with Illmatic, it set the standard forever, right? If you wasn't rapping to the level of Illmatic, you wasn't considered a God MC. You may be considered cool. Oh, he's nice, but he's not Nas. He's not rapping on Illmatic level. To go against Jim Jones' point where he's saying like, oh, Nas wasn't influential or impactful past Illmatic. Nah, Nas continued that greatness with It Was Written, with I Am and Stillmatic, and then to even include Belly, like he made it even more cool for rappers to be in movies and shit like that. But I gotta give Jim Jones credit, and he kind of have a point. Him along with Dipset may be a little bit more influential on today's generation than some of the generations that came after them. Like, you see what they got on right now? That's fashion today. You could put that shit on right now, and people be like, "Oh, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? That's fashion." Fashion influence. Jim Jones and Dipset definitely got that on lock. Like the streetwear and shit we be wearing nowadays, they was wearing that back then, and we got that type of stuff from them. I don't think Nas ever had fashion influence like that. I can't remember. I can't think of a time where it was like, oh, Nas rocking that, so we gotta rock it. You know what I'm saying? Now I am younger, but I don't think Nas have that type of influence. Another influence, Jim Jones along with Dipset. Notice I keep saying that because I can't just give Jim Jones all the credit. It took the whole Dipset era and movement as a whole to get all that influence. But you remember when I was saying Nas impacted hip hop forever, where the skill level and standard was raised? Jim Jones play a part in that side of hip hop where you don't have to necessarily be a great rapper, but you just have swag, like the swag rap era and all that type of shit. Jim Jones and Dipset definitely influenced that. He's saying that it's not included Cam and Jewels. They are definitely dope rappers, especially Cam. But Jim Jones and Dipset definitely influenced swag rap and rappers where you don't have to be elite, but you just kind of talk that fly shit. Like your ASAP Mob, Max B, French Montana. Hell, Wayne was influenced by that movement. Shit, Playboy Carti in 2025, who's very influential to the youth and the generation today, and they don't even know that his style that he has right now and the way he's been rapping and his whole swagger and everything is rooted from the whole Dipset movement. I mean, they even gifted Carti a Diplomat's jacket, you know what I'm saying? Hell, Drake is influenced by Capo and Dipset. And this is a bad influence. I'm not going to make this case against Nas or nothing like that. But Jim Jones definitely influenced gang culture on the East Coast. Now, when Jim Jones was talking about he's better at rapping than Nas, or he'll wrap circles around Nas today, stop it. Stop. Look, we'll give you the influence as far as fashion and all this other type of shit with the generation today. When you talking about rapping, Leave that shit alone, Jim Jones. I need to do my due diligence on Jim Jones' catalog. I never just went down and listened to his albums, but there isn't a single album of his that I'm like, oh man, I gotta go listen to that shit. I gotta go listen to that capo. But Nas has plenty of music and albums that I need to go and listen to, or that I already listened to already. But y'all get what I'm saying, though. Jim Jones, you are important to hip hop at today's generation, as far as the fashion and lingo and all that type of thing. But if we just speaking on hip hop and moving hip hop forward in general, I can't give you that credit over Nas. Nas is literally one of the GOATs. But for anybody who's like just completely going against Jim Jones, nah, like he got a point, bro. Do we agree with it all the way? No. But to an extent, he got a point.